Yes, Kaz here for Need Energy. This is the LUCOZADE Caribbean Crush. Enjoy, guys. Right then, guys. Welcome back to Need Energy. Gaz here. So, just another quick review. Already did the Monster Ultra Red tonight. So, I was thinking, doing this one quickly. Got this from my dad today. I have had it before, but it's been a long time, and in my opinion, probably one of the best LUCOZADE energy drinks you can get out there. So, if you haven't read it by now, it's the LUCOZADE Caribbean Crush Edition, powered by glucose. So, quick rundown on this one: per every 100 mils, and a normal Red Bull can's 250. So just that's maths, just to keep you in the relative ballpark of what we're talking about when it comes to the sugars, which is 13% of the drink at 100ml, like I said, 11.3 grams of sugar, so not bad at all. And everything else has got a zero marker really, apart from the energy, 5%, fat, 0%, saturates, 8%, like I said, sugar, 11.3 grams, salt, 0.13 grams, so 2% there. Design with this one. It's nice. Doesn't grab your attention as much as something with the word Caribbean should actually do. But I mean, like I said, colours are there. I do like the blue, and that it goes into sort of more like a turquoisey sort of greeny colour. So I'm feeling that. But they could have made it a bit more vivid. But you know, I would give that 6.5 out of 10 overall. That's just for the bottle design. So, without further ado, can't have my Thatcher's glass because I drank way too much cider from that tonight. So, we're going to go with the more stylish glass. This is the Pepsi Max glass. Really nice glasses. Proper stylish. 9 bits of ice in there. You know, when it comes to LUCOZADE, you've got to have them really cold, not just chilled, but like super chilled, to get all the flavour, I find. Don't ever have it warm, for goodness sakes. So give it a twist, crack her open, see what's what. Oh, so I was smelling it, and as you've seen, I didn't even mean to do it, I just closed my eyes because it literally does just smell like the Caribbean, like, or what I imagine the Caribbean to smell like. I've been to places sort of like that, the same humidity, same food, same sort of culture, drinks, all that, especially the cocktails. But yeah, that just takes you back to wherever sunny you've been, whether that be Spain, Italy, Turkey, anywhere in America, you know, Caribbean, DC, Dominican Republic, anywhere like that. That smell, it's almost like a tropical Caribbean-ish bubblegum. Like, there's a little bit more going in with this one, going on in there, shall I say. It's actually quite pleasant, guys. Also getting, like, obviously pineapple and things like that. So, smell out of 10 with this one? That's going to be a 9 out of 10. I mean, with all the other energy drinks, Monster, Relentless, Rockstar, Monster, I mean, I'm so tired I might have said one of those twice, but yeah, just generally, all of them, I mean, they do smell nice, but they got some sort of toxic or toxicity sort of smell to them, just a little bit, or like a heavily, maybe, if not, it's always like that, maybe something else like, I don't know, so, not toxic, but, I don't know, heavily formulated, but sort of like with E numbers and stuff, like, seems really synthetic, like, completely man-made. So not good for you. Nothing man-made usually is, food or drink-wise. I mean, there's a few exceptions, but so yeah, this smells better than a lot of those drinks. And usually you can get this in British stores, especially supermarkets. for about £1 on special. £1.50 usually, £2 tops. Big 1 litre. So yeah, I think it's time to pour this in the glass before I go to bed. You do get quite a lot in a bottle as well. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they do top them up these days. So let's have a look. So actually, you would be mistaken for thinking that was a slight yellowy greeny colour or greeny yellow, depending on how you're seeing it. I thought initially it's always yellow, but there was like a green tinge definitely for quite a few seconds while I was pouring. So let's get this out to the light. So yeah, final, I'm gonna say definitely yellow on the top, towards down on the sort of middle and bottom. Very faint yellow, could be mistaken for green. So do you know what? Looks interesting. Not the most vivid, not the brightest, not the sort of sexiest colour you can get. Not boring, you know, above average, but only just. But like I said, looks unique and interesting. Not a lot of them look like that out there. Kind of excited to taste this now because it's been a while. And I know they keep playing with the sparkling and sugar levels as well to try and get that just right. Obviously, the sugar tax has affected a lot of soft drinks companies over here. So let's get on with the taste and, you know, fingers crossed. Let's hope that it still tastes like what I remembered it to be all those months ago. So at least 6 months now. Bottoms up. Okay, proper lip smacker that one. Straight away, get the score out of the way. I'm saying that for taste, out of 10, solid 8. Wanted to go higher, but I'm going to put a little cherry on top with that. You can sort of class it an 8.5, but it's still an 8, but you know, I'm willing to bend the rules a little bit. That has got instant, just exotic, fruity punch. Not too much, just subtle, but like it lets it know to you that it's there, sort of like. And then strangely you get like a sort of almost pina colada sort of taste, which I love pina coladas. So if you know the song, so yeah. And then I don't know, it then just goes sort of like really summer fruity, and then right at the end there's like an almost sorbet sherbety sort of like aftertaste, or just as the last of it's good, like, you know, going down. That's really good, guys. Like I said, 8 to an 8.5 with that one. That's just, I mean, I could sip that all day. And because they've changed the levels, it's not as bad as what it used to be for you. Obviously, glucose. So I mean, LUCOZADE are the originators of the energy drink. The original you want is the one you have when you're ill in this country a lot, but I still drink it every other day. I mean, if you're ill, you wouldn't drink something that's nasty. You wouldn't. Some people even struggle to have medicines that taste vile. So, especially when you're ill, I don't know what point they're trying to make, but if it's good when you're ill, the original one, it's going to be good when you're obviously nice and sober and in all working condition, not sort of dying on your ass. So, one last little taste on this one, get the full perspective. And then it's a simple sip because things taste differently when you do it sort of different techniques. So let's go with this. I mean, it's not even that fizzy. I mean, I had the choice to burp then, and it's all round just a pleasant, nice experience drinking that. I think I'm going to test all the LUCOZADE energies again because they have slightly changed. That is 9/10 of what it was, or how I remembered it. Maybe a little bit weaker, but that's not always a bad thing because, again, they've taken the sort of toxicity levels down, or the overall strength. Sometimes, you know, absolute power corrupts absolute, so, you know, I'm glad they've done that. I did try the original one the other day, which I showed you in a video. I mean, I didn't do a taste test because, you know, no one's going to be asking for that or even interested, but I'll do it anyway. But yeah, that's my sort of daily drink what I have, you know, when I need to get through the day, along with my sort of healthy energy drinks that I've got up in the cupboard. So yeah, guys, get down to your local shops. Asda and Tesco, where I shop, they've always got those on special for £1. They've got all sorts of ranges off the top of my head. They've got an apple one, a mango one, a Brazilian mango one. They've got a Caribbean Crush. You've got another sort of island one. I won't be able to remember what that one's called. You've got the orange one, maybe even a lime one. There was one I seen, the pink lemonade version. They've got so many flavours down there. So pick them up. I think they're all good. I don't think there is one that I haven't tried. Oh, try the cherry one. Believe it or not, I'm not a massive fan of cherry. It's okay. But the cherry version of this is absolutely the nuts. So get yourself some of that. Absolutely banging, guys. So, like I said, this has been Gas for Need Energy. I've got these burps coming now. Jeez. Please subscribe. Like I said, I hit 20 tonight, and subscribers that is. And it was a really good feeling. So obviously people are sort of interested in what I'm doing here at the moment. So thanks for all the support. Like I said, subscribe, like, comment, give it a share, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, recommendations, challenges, you know, sort of slight little dares or whatever to do with drinks. Yeah, just get involved, guys. Let me know, and let's just have fun with it, I suppose. Anyhow, I'm gonna go to bed now. This has been Gas for Need Energy, LUCOZADE Caribbean Crush. Look after yourselves out there. Dangerous times at the moment. God bless to all of you, and have a good night, / day, morning. Laters.